Hello everyone, this is Foxgemini, and I am playing a game called Stories, The Path of Destinies. And this is a new game that just dropped.
Once upon a time, the infamous rover Reynardo plundered the floating isles. Then his mother called him to her deathbed. "Swear to me that you won't die on the gallows," she rasped. Reluctantly, he swore. And he whiled away his days at home with music, cards, and wine. But the Emperor had changed. He'd been good once, a shy, almost humble toad. He'd built universities. But then people started whispering about mass graves in the woods, midnight rituals, victims screaming. The Imperial Ravens would round up entire villages, and no one ever returned.
Well, that
The
seems
Ravens
mean.
had come to Ubar scouting for ancient books said to be of great power. But the librarians had hidden the books, so they'd burnt the librarians. The citizens, outraged, had driven them off. The Ravens had come back with dropships. The kid had fled with one of those books. He was brave
Sorry
and
about the
dumb and
background noise.
wanted to join the rebellion. And Reynardo had promised his mother he'd protect him.
Oh. Alright, so yeah, this game says it's optimized for a controller, but I'm using mouse and keyboard because my controller's not plugged in at the moment, and
The kid was looking
There we go.
down, watching his city burn.
it's a bunny!
Sorry, kid. Reynardo told the kid. Look, if we give them the book, they'll leave you alone. My mother
It's like
died for
Nick
this book.
Fury
I
in
promised
Fox
her I'd
form.
protect you. Oh, damn it. The kid had run off. With the book, of course. So
Run,
Reynardo
little
had to
rabbit,
run after him.
run! Alright. Got it. Oh, right. So it doesn't use Wasad.
The two ravens were staring at the kid like he was their dinner. Which probably was what was in their tiny brains.
Oh, poor kid.
Hey, Reynardo said. They cocked their heads at him. Pick on someone as ugly as you. Wait, that didn't come out right. For the Emperor! The ravens cawed and rushed at him.
Take that. Yeah. Who says chivalry is dead? Oh, great. More ravens. Alright. Let's see. Is that directional arrow or... Yeah. Ha! Ha! I'm getting the hang of this. Ha ha! You will not take me alive, no. Ha ha! You stupid ravens! Alright, now let's go find that bastard kid who
A
cannot.
dropship flew overhead. He hoped they hadn't noticed him. The kid.
Hadn't noticed me? Standing right in the middle of the open? Oh, yeah. Yeah, definitely didn't notice someone standing out in the middle of the nowhere. Right. Woohoo! I much prefer the hand-to-hand combat, sorry. Woo!
Oh, right. The Gate of Heroes. Someone's idea of a joke, making the Skyship Docks a gated community. You needed a hero's sword to open it. And the kid was on the other side
How
of
did
the
you
gate.
know that?
Who let you through? Promise me you'll take the book to the rebels. Or I'm gonna steal your ship. I'm not taking that damn book anywhere. And neither are you. Try and stop me, laughed the kid. I bet you don't even have a hero sword. And with that,
Oh my god, they
the
actually
kid
said
hopped
laugh
away.
the kid.
Had to hand it to the kid. He was an idiot, but he had guts. Where was Renato going to get a hero sword?
Gee, I wonder. It's probably just gonna appear somewhere. Oh, like down here in this chest.
Ore and wind essence? That sounds about perfect. A hero sword.
Yeah,
QED.
that was convenient. Yeah, stop admiring your sword. We gotta go get that little brat.
This is what he got for settling down and finding people to care about. The kid's mum had been a swell cook, and she'd laughed at Renado's jokes, even when he didn't know he'd made one. And then the ravens had come to burn her.
The
She made him
ravens.
promise to protect the kid. But she never told him where the book was. Just the kid. He came up to a ledge. It was too far to jump. There'd been a bridge here before, hadn't there? And there was Peter, giggling at him. "How'd you get across?" he asked the kid. "Where'd you find a hook?"
Oh my god, it
"I
really
hopped,"
is narrating.
said the kid. Wise-ass kid. "Hey, look out behind you!"
Is this...
"Cute," said Renato.
Oh look, more ravens.
Ravens.
Ha!
It was time to talk some sense into the kid. Just hook his way across the ledge and chase the kid down. Thing was, he hadn't used his hook since he'd retired. How had he done it? Maybe if he meditated at that altar there, he'd remember his old skills.
Oh my gosh. Please. Oh, dear lord. Yep. Yep. Obviously. Obviously. And we obviously have to do that one.
It was starting
Yeah.
to come back to him. Something you never completely forgot, like how to freeze time when attacking. The more he fought, the more he'd probably remember.
Oh, press Alt to use. That's a bit. Ha! Right. Zippity-doo-dah, zippity-day.
And there was the Farfarer. She was the fastest ship he'd ever
And I
known.
bet that's where the kid is.
She could do the Kessel Run in 12 furlongs. Oh, so the salesman had told him. And something told him the kid was about to walk into an ambush. "Stop!"
So it's basically
Shouted.
their version of the
"I'm
Millennium
not giving
Falcon.
you the book!" shouted the kid, and took
I
off.
don't want the book, I want you.
Peter! But the kid ran for it, and a goggler nailed him with its ivy.
Poor kid. Right. Well, that's that. You have died. You start from checkpoint. Haha. It looks like a steak. Now, will that damn
The
kid
book was
listen to me?
unburned. Next to it were the buckles
Oh.
from the kid's shoes, and a kid-sized pile of ashes.
Aw, but he
Damn
promised
it.
the mom.
Why hadn't he lied and told the kid he'd take the book to the rebels? The kid would be alive now. Really pissed off and betrayed, but alive. Oh, damn it. Renato picked up the book. He couldn't let the Empire have it now. He was going to have to get it out of there. He'd be a wanted man.
He already is.
Probably have to join the rebellion just to have a place to dock. Well, he'd hated home life anyway.
Alright then.
What was the big deal about this book anyway?
I don't know. Why don't we open it
Maybe
and
he
find
should
out?
Open it and find out.
You cheeky little git.
All that had been years ago. How many? The war was a blur, and now 3 Raven scout ships were chasing him. Where are you running, rebel? Cawed the Raven captain over the loud
What went on with that toad?
Renato could see them cranking up their catapults.
Run!
Just going out for milk? Renato yelled back.
Run!
Where can you run? Laughed the Raven horribly. Far behind him, another city was burning.
Oh my gosh.
The dark cloud above its island was thousands of Imperial ships. The fleet was doing a thorough job. Take us to the rebel base! I will spare your lives!
How about no?
It called. The entire jury-rigged rebel fleet was only a few islands to the east. Beyond that were only the pillars of heaven. A sea of endless blood-colored tornadoes. The rebellion was out of time. Unless Renato could bring a game-changer.
The book.
Maybe he could. Renato had found out where he could find the pieces of the Sky Ripper.
Ooh.
The legendary weapon that had exiled the lost gods.
Sky Ripper.
Surely a legendary weapon could win the final battle. On the other hand, his old friend Lapino had sent Renato a desperate message saying he had a brilliant scheme to save the rebellion. If Renato could only rescue him.
Choices.
Renato
Choices.
dived the Farfarer towards the abyss. As he felt the heat of the jet stream, the Raven ships peeled off, not stable enough to follow him down
Which
there.
choice to
Now it
make?
was time
Should
to
we go for
choose.
the weapon?
Lapino or the Sky Ripper?
The Pinot? I want weapons.
Every child knew about the Sky Ripper.
I want weapons.
The transcendent
Let's
Emperor
go for
had buried
weapons.
its pieces. What could have brought them to light? This
The
Emperor,
sun?
Isengrim III, had once been kind.
Sorry.
But he'd gone mad. And now
Obviously.
he was conducting secret, obscene rituals to bring back the lost gods.
Ooh, naughty.
Had he somehow summoned the long-lost components of the legendary weapon out of the deep places of the
One
earth?
can only hope.
It was more than Renato could fathom. But if he could find a legendary weapon, he would use it.
I bet he would. Alright, and seeing as this loading screen will probably take half an hour again, I'm going to say this has been it for stories. Path of Destinies, I believe it was. But yeah, this has been... It's an interesting game. I like the art style, the sounds, the voice acting is pretty good, but as for how it's being narrated, it's like it's actually being read like a book. I think that needs to change. Maybe just read out what the people are saying, kind of like the Stanley Parable, rather than he laughed or something like that, because you can obviously hear him laughing when the narrator's speaking. So that's my 2 cents.
As he set foot on the island,
Anyway,
Renato could
have
not
a good
help
one,
but feel
everyone.
a tinge of guilt.
Bye. Well,
He'd left Lapino behind.
actually, let's get right
He
to
hoped
here.
the Mad Rabbit had somehow escaped the Ravens. He hoped they hadn't eaten him. And if they had, he hoped they hadn't eaten him alive.
Yeah.
Why
Gross.
had he chosen the Sky Ripper?
Because power in the
Renato never made
weapons.
plans that required constant vigilance. He was a hero. He didn't think too much. He just went with his gut and
sounds
hoped
about
it
right.
all worked out. The Sky Ripper was a long shot. He'd have to devote himself to it. No side journeys, no rescuing old friends. That was against his nature. Could he stick with it?
Probably. Alright. Have a good one, everyone. Bye.